The collapse of matter, Berkeley's first break from the world. You walk into a room. The chair is still there. The table. The candle on the desk. You didn't see them until now, but you assumed they were waiting for you. Existing. Unchanged. Berkeley would stop you there. He'd say no. They weren't waiting. They weren't anything until you perceived them. George Berkeley, Irish philosopher, 18th century, didn't just question what you know. He questioned what's even there. His idea? Ses percipi. To be is to be perceived. Everything you call real, Berkeley says it doesn't exist independently. Not the chair. Not the table. Not even the stars. You believe in matter. A world of solid things outside of you. Berkeley says no. There's no substance. Only experience. The tree, the sound of rain, the warmth of fire, they exist because you perceive them. They are perception. If no one sees the mountain, then the mountain is not unseen. It is nothing. Not hidden. Not sleeping. Gone. Berkeley's claim doesn't shrink reality. It shifts it. It says, existence is relational. Nothing stands alone. You've never seen a world without your senses. Never touched anything beyond your experience. So why do you believe in matter? What is it outside perception? You've never found it. Only the feeling of it. Berkeley breaks the materialist spell. He tells you, there is no object out there. Only ideas received in your mind. The world you touch is not behind perception. It is perception. What you see is what there is. Nothing else. Berkeley doesn't deny reality. He redefines it. He says you live inside mind. Not a world of rocks, but of signals, sensations, responses. You believe your room is full when your eyes are shut. You believe the tree stays rooted when no one is near. Berkeley asks, how do you know? The eye that never blinks. How Berkeley holds reality together. You turn out the lights. You leave the house. You walk away from the world, and yet it stays. Or so you think. Berkeley forced the question, if the world exists only when perceived, why doesn't it vanish when no one is looking? The answer? You're not the only one perceiving. Berkeley believed there is one gaze that never closes God. He wasn't talking about a distant, punishing God. He meant something simpler and more radical, a mind that holds the world in constant attention. For Berkeley, the reason the tree stays standing when no one sees it is because God sees it. Always. Perfectly. His perception doesn't just record the world. It sustains it. This is how Berkeley solved the collapse. If only perception makes things real, then universal perception keeps everything alive. No hidden atoms. No objective matter. Just ideas held in the mind of God. Berkeley's world is strange but stable. Things don't vanish when you look away, because reality is never not being looked at. And this, he said, is the real nature of existence. Not stone, not substance, but sustained perception, a thought inside a thought. God sees what you don't, and in that seeing the world continues. Effortlessly, instantly. To you, reality seems external. But Berkeley said, you've mistaken God's constant vision for a solid world. It's not solid. It's sustained. You're not dreaming this world. You're perceiving it alongside a mind much larger. One that never sleeps. One that never forgets. And that's why Berkeley never feared the collapse. He didn't say, nothing is real. He said, everything is real because it is seen. The mind you're standing in. You think you live in the world. But Berkeley says, you live in a gaze. You live in the act of being perceived. You are not surrounded by matter. You are surrounded by mind. And everything you've called the real world is actually a conversation between your senses and a cosmic intelligence that never blinks. Berkeley's final message is not a warning. It's a mirror. He's not trying to destroy the world, he's showing you what it's made of. Not atoms, not distance, not dead matter swirling through space, but ideas, held by a perceiver greater than you. And where are you in all this? You are not an object. You are a mind among minds. Reality for Berkeley is made of spirits, not machines. Not particles, not meat. This is the beauty of it. You are not trapped in the world. You are part of its seeing. And the world you experience is a shared dream between you and the one who holds the dream open. Does this mean nothing is real? No. It means that what is real is what is experienced. Your world is not behind a curtain. It is the curtain, the image, the light. Berkeley's ideas were rejected, mocked, dismissed. But look around you. The world is still a mystery, still unprovable, still entirely dependent on what you feel, see, and believe. Maybe Berkeley wasn't wrong. Maybe he just stopped pretending. Maybe all this, the table, the sky, your own voice, is just what it feels like to be inside something else's mind. So what does Berkeley say about perception? He says, you don't live in a body. You don't live in space. You live in a relationship between your awareness and a higher awareness, between the moment and the one who holds the moment open. And maybe, once you realize that, you start seeing the world not as a place, but as a presence. If this video made you see things differently, don't stop here. There are more thinkers who dared to tell the truth. Watch the next one. And remember, this world is only here because you're watching. And someone else is watching with you.